Oh my gosh, I did it. I turned you into a precious little kitty cat. You're a precious little kitty cat. Hello, Sketchy, 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 Sketchy. Now, how does it feel, you astrology skeptic? You don't have as much disrespect for crystal magic as you did before, now do you? Now that you're a little black and white kitty cat, and all it took was some special ingredients and some special meditations and some illicit substances, and now you're going to be my little black and white kitty cat forever, and you're never gonna bully me again, because I have worked hard to educate myself on the esoteric, astrological, crystallological arts. And you know, I usually just try to practice light magic, but I do think this counts as dark magic. But it's gonna be the only kind of dark magic I've ever done, turning you into a little cat with your little wet nose. Ah, your nose is so cute. It's kind of soggy and triangular little nose. I'm gonna pull on your whiskers. I don't think you liked that very much, but you're my cat now. So I can throw you across the room if I want, and you'll just land on all fours. You won't be able to help it. Your instincts will make you land on all fours. And before you know it, you'll love being thrown across the room, and you'll just keep running back to me for more. Won't you? You know, I've always had a suspicion that the reason you always brought up being such a skeptic about crystals and astrology is similar to a cat coming back for more when being thrown across the room. You kind of liked to have a little bit of an argument with me, didn't you? But guess what? It made me feel insecure, so I didn't like it at all. I didn't like it. And I'd much rather you keep coming to me to get thrown across the room than you keep coming at me and poking at my literal religion. Okay? So, little kitty cat, little black and white kitty cat. Do you know what crystal this is? Do you know what crystal this is? This is beginner stuff, okay? Anyone who knows anything about crystals knows what this crystal is. This is selenite. 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 And every time you see or hear selenite, it will remind you what you are. You are a little cat, boop, 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 with little cat ears. Oh, I just saw your ears flick. 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 Flick, flick, flick. Does that sound activate your ears? Does it make your ears flick? Flick. 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 I think it does, 'cause you're a cat. Flick, 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 flick. Flick, 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 flick. Flick, 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 flick. And every time you see this crystal, quartz, you want to meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. You little cat, you little cat. And whenever you see this plushie, it's just gonna remind you what you are. You are not a human anymore. You're a little cat with little cat eyes and little cat whiskers and a little cat mouth and nose and ears. And most importantly, you belong to me. You belong to me. You're my little cat. You're all mine, and I'm going to take very good care of you, okay? I'm gonna take very good care of you. I'll scratch you behind your ears. Scratch, 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 scratch. Scratch, 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 scratch. And along your nose up to your head. And soon enough, you'll forget you were ever human. And you will come cuddle with me for warmth. And you're gonna meow, meow, meow for food. And you're gonna have a great time. I think you'll be much happier as a cat than you were as a Capricorn. You never liked to admit what a Capricorn you were anyway. But I think you'll love admitting to yourself that you're a cat. It might take some getting used to being quadrupedal, but I think you'll get the hang of it pretty quickly, because on top of having a cat body, you also have a cat brain, and cats don't need to learn how to walk in the same way that we do with our dumb little human brains that don't know how to do anything when we're born. So I think you'll get the hang of it. In no time flat, you'll get the hang of it, little kitty. Little kit kitty, 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 little kitty kitty kitty. Ear scratch, ear scratch, head scratch, head scratch, nose stroke, nose stroke. You can let your eyes close and sniff with your kitty cat nose. You will be one of the pack now. You will be one of the pack. I'm gonna treat you extra special though and let you stay inside. You're not gonna be able to be an outside cat. I think the other outside cats would hurt you because you're not good at being a cat yet. Not good enough at being one anyway. I feel like you'd mess up when you jump on the fences and climb up the trees, and then you'd get into other cats' territories and all kinds of bad things could happen. But I'll just keep you inside. And I'll keep you safe and warm. And I'll throw you on the bed and you'll land on all fours and you'll love it and you'll come back for more every time. Every time. Do you think this is gonna be your favorite brush? Or do you think this is gonna be your favorite brush? Which one do you think you'll like more? This one or this one? This one or this one? Here, let me put it right up close to your ear so you can hear what it really sounds like. Brush, 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 brushy, 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 brushy. I have a feeling you'll prefer the other brush to this one because I turned you into a cat and not a horse. But you know, every animal is different. And you might like this brush. Or you might be like a Or you might be like a normal cat. And like this brush. A little bit more bristly on the bristles. Bristly on the bristles. Bristly on the bristles. Bristly on the bristles, bristly on the bristles, bristly on the bristles, bristly, 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 bristly on the bristles. We can even share the brush, you and I. We can share everything. I will always get you high quality cat food that I wouldn't mind eating myself if I weren't vegan, which I am, and I'm not gonna make you a vegan cat, don't worry. You're gonna eat the most fresh tuna and salmon, and anytime I do an animal sacrifice for my witchcraft, I'll give you the leftovers. By the way, because a lot of young witches do ask me this, animal sacrifice is perfectly vegan because it's necessary. It's like one of those, if you're on a deserted island kind of situations, you have to guarantee next year's harvest if you want to stay vegan, which we all do. So you have to sacrifice an animal or two. But don't worry, I'm never going to sacrifice you. I only ever sacrifice chickens, and then you'll get to eat them. So it'll be really good. It'll be really delicious. I'll basically be sacrificing the animal to you. So it'll be really good and really delicious. It'll be really, really good and really, really delicious. Fresh chicken. Fresh chicken for my new fresh kitty cat, kitty cat, kitty cat. Close your eyes, I'm just gonna brush your nose, brush your nose, brush your nose, brush your nose, and you love it, don't you? Don't you love it? Don't you love it? Don't you love being pet, 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 pet? I might have to turn all of my friends into cats. I think when they're cats, they'll be better friends to me anyway. Don't you? You can answer by slow blinking, like blink. Do it. Just like me. Slow open. Slow open. That's how you say yes, okay? And if you ever want to say no to me, just flick your tail. But if you ever say no, I'll probably just ignore it. Blink, blink, blink. Very good. You're gonna be a very good kitty, 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 cat, kitty, cat, kitty, cat. And all kitty cats need to sleep, don't they? So, I want you to sleep and rest and curl up in a ball and relax. You can let your ears flick, 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 flick when they hear that selenite that they love so much. But it won't wake you up. Your ears will just flick, flick, flick in your sleep, just like a cat. And then soon enough, you will be in a deep, deep, deep slumber. Deep, deep, deep slumber. This is your new sister. She's my favorite, by the way, but I think that you can be a close second, as long as you behave as well as she does. She's the best behaved cat in the world. I love her so much. So you can fall asleep knowing that with just a little bit of time, you will develop a happy purr for your happy life. Scratch, 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 scratch. A happy purr and a happy tummy and a happy heart. And all you have to do is begin with a cat nap, okay? Begin with a cat nap. A cat nap. And the rest will come with time and sleep and a couple sacrificial chickens